So I spent the weekend in Busan. I went there to go to the One Asia Festival, which is a K-pop festival basically. I actually went there mainly for MAMAMOO. Well, if it wasn't for MAMAMOO, I wouldn't go probably. But there were also a lot of other K-pop groups I was happy to see.
Good morning. I think I'm a little bit late, but I'm just gonna grab a really light breakfast and I'm gonna head to the venue. It's about an hour away from here. See you there.
I arrived there apparently super early. I actually had no idea what time the concert begins. I just arrived whenever the ticket inside told me to arrive. I was already there around 1 p.m. I collected my ticket and then they told me, oh yeah, by the way, the concert starts at 7 p.m. What am I supposed to do now? It was like literally in the middle of nowhere. It was just like a park. Really nice view, I must mention. Actually, right when I came, they played the MAMAMOO song, so I felt very welcomed. However, not a lot of things to do, and I didn't have any friends there. I went there by myself, so I was kinda bored. So I was like walking around, listening to the rehearsals. We could hear the groups like rehearsing, and I had some food.
The festival starts only at 7 p.m. and I've been here since like 1 p.m. I think I'm gonna go crazy and I'm probably gonna go home after MAMAMOO performs because I have a standing ticket and I don't think I can stand for so long. I'll be exhausted even though I want to watch all the groups, but don't know if that's possible, we'll see. And they've been doing rehearsals, so I hope I'll get to see MAMAMOO's rehearsal, who knows.
So right when I heard them, I just ran over there and I tried to look. I saw them a little bit, but like from so far. So after hearing the rehearsal, I went to line up. So actually the instructions said we should line up from 3 p.m. I went there 3:30 and they made us wait for so long. Like, it was the standing section, so the number you get is your number in the queue. Let's say if I'm number 5, then I'm the 5th person to enter to the venue. Each area has their own numbers, so in my area was like 200 something, but it was still quite close to the closer stage, because you know there is the main stage which is a little further and then there is the closed stage, so it was pretty close to the closed stage. Yeah, my English vocabulary is not so impressive as you can see. Sorry for that. Anyways, the instructions also said that if we fail to come before 4 p.m, then we lose our number in the queue. And when you hear that, you kinda assume that if you have to be there by 4 p.m., then 4 p.m. they already let you in. But that wasn't the case. We waited in line until 6:30. They made us wait for 3.5 hours. At some point I was just sitting on the floor because I was a little pissed. If they say 4 p.m. and then they let you in only 2.5 hours later, like, are we a joke to you? What the hell? But the good thing is I got to meet two really nice girls, one from Poland, one from the UK, and we kind of talked and it made time go faster. We had some nice conversations about our favorite K-pop groups, about Korea, and just life. It was also nice not to feel alone there. We waited in line together, we entered together, and we stood close to each other inside a venue. So it just made those moments nicer.
It's so shiny.
The shows were actually also by the debut order. The newer groups first and the older groups later. Like, it was, I think, actually in the debut order, which means that MAMAMOO performed two before the last. Like, it was MAMAMOO, then the newest, and then Super Junior, and that's it. So I was actually planning to go after MAMAMOO's performance, but I didn't know they're gonna perform at the end of the show, so I ended up seeing it all, almost all. I was actually expecting to suffer a lot more than I did, because usually when you stand in those concerts with a lot of people in the standing section for like 3 hours, it's usually not so nice. I mean, it wasn't comfortable this time too, but it was less bad than I expected. I finally got to see my love, JaeHwan, from up close. She is impressive. people left, some people came, and like the crowd kept moving. So from some performances I had a better side, and for other performances I had a less good side. Unfortunately for MAMAMOO, I couldn't see very well. I mean, I had to move like, oh please, it's my faves, let me see them. I did see them, but it was like, it took me a lot of effort to do it.
MAMAMOO
Of course, their performance was amazing. Cute introduction.
여러분 즐겁게 즐기고 계세요?
The crowd was actually good. They cheered for all of the groups. I mean, of course, everyone cheered for their faves the most, but everyone cheered for everyone, and it was just such a nice environment.
레고!
After I already left the venue, I realized they did some ending song all together, like all the groups together did a collaboration song. I didn't stay for that because I went like in the middle of Super Junior's performance. Like Super Junior finished their first song and then I left because I didn't want to go on the subway when it's too crowded. Because usually after such a huge events like this, the subway is super crowded, so I wanted to avoid it. This is why I left earlier, but I didn't know they're going to have a collab song, so I didn't know that MAMAMOO are going to be on stage again. But it's okay, I mean, I don't feel too bad for not staying for that. Because I don't know if they stood close to my area, and you know our girls, they usually stand close to the exit, so anyway, I wouldn't see them that good. But it's okay. I came back tired and exhausted, but happy that I got to see them again. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you won't miss out any new video, write a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!